16 years? Gosh, where did that 16 years go? Yeah, so I arrived in the UAE 27 years ago, and I originally started out as a teacher. So high five to those kids who I used to teach at the various schools. And as I moved from job to job, there was a common theme that I had really unprofessional bosses, managers. I mean, I would willingly throw them under the bus. That's how bad they were, okay? And I just hated it. And I thought, I don't want to be an employee having to report to a manager or a boss that, number one, doesn't respect me, full stop, but even respect me as a woman. And I am more qualified than them. So I decided enough is enough. I'm setting up my own company. I want to be my own boss. And the rest is history. So, you know, Dubai is only 150 kilometers down the road. It was a natural progression. It evolved, and I realized that I needed to have a legal presence in Dubai. We opened up the office. It went really smoothly. And I would say about 40% of our work comes from Dubai. I've been going to Saudi since 2010, and I've seen the country evolve and change at such a rapid pace. That was the next step, and it was a little bit more difficult than Dubai, because Saudi you actually have to get in an aeroplane. Well, you could drive, but it's going to be a long drive. Dubai is just 150 kilometers away, and it was important that I chose the right partner to be with me in Saudi, which I did, and I have the right people on the ground. But also, everyone shares the same vision as I do, and I made sure that we identified the roles, who was going to be doing what, so we could make Saudi the success that it is today. So an intern at that time approached me, and I think she spoke to everyone in the company to say, look, I want to change the logo, I want to change the brand. And they were like, no, don't go and speak to her, you're joking. So anyway, she came into my office, and she kind of interviewed me, and she said, look, you know, I want to up the brand a bit. I really want to make it a little bit more visible, visual, but really represent what we stand for. So I said, okay, but you can't change the logo. I need the anchor. So living on an island, surrounded by ships and vessels, etc., the anchor symbolizes when a ship is in troubled waters, it pulls down the anchor, it drops the anchor. Obviously the anchor is very heavy, it's attached by a very solid and reliable chain. That chain doesn't break. The ship only uses the anchor when it's in trouble. And this is what we often find. Companies will approach us when they're facing a challenge or a concern. When we've solved that problem or solved that challenge for them, they take the anchor back up and they move along with it. And I am the anchor. So we go wherever our client goes, experiencing what they experience, but also using our expertise to bridge that gap. Branching out in the GCC, you know, I'm in talks with people in Egypt, and that's going really well. We've now got a few trainers traveling out to Egypt every month to deliver training, and it's exciting. But just, you know, one of the most important things is that wherever I branch out, I want to make sure that my team are behind me. I know my team personally, they know they can approach me anytime. And it's important that they also grow and develop with the company. In Select, my anchor is my team, and we've weathered many storms before. I think the most important thing for us moving forward is making sure we have the right people in the right position, and they're engaged and they're happy.